The story began with a faint rustle, an image that should never have been seen by the world. It was a strange pattern hidden in the raw data of the James Webb Space Telescope. Only a handful of scientists noticed it initially, but it was no ordinary technical glitch. Its speed, its sequence, and its shape, everything was so precise and mysterious that it seemed as if someone had created it on purpose. It was neither a cloud of dust, nor a dying star, nor an ordinary comet. It was something else, something cold, planned, and hair-raising. This mystery was linked to the Three Eyes Atlas, an interstellar guest who is already infamous for breaking the rules of the universe. But this time, information leaked from James Webb's secret observation turned everything upside down. If this data proves to be true, then the Three Eyes Atlas may not be just a mysterious traveler, but perhaps a watchful sentinel. And now, for the first time, this truth is peeking out from behind the curtain. When telescopes first caught Three Eyes Atlas, scientists thought it was just another interstellar comet. After all, it had happened before. A few years ago, a mysterious object called Oumuamua passed through our solar system. It had a strange shape, long and thin, like a cigar. Then another interstellar comet called Borisov was seen, which surprised everyone. So when we got a glimpse of Three Eyes Atlas, people first assumed it to be another such guest. Astronomers thought that it too would pass near the sun, show its bright tail, and then slowly get lost in the depths of the universe. But from here, the story took a turn. Three Eyes Atlas started behaving differently right from the beginning. Usually when a comet comes close to the sun, its ice starts melting and gas and dust come out of it. This is the reason why comets have tails, which we see shining from a distance. But this time, nothing like that happened. Despite coming close to the sun, Three Eye Atlas did not release any water or dust. There was no tail, no glowing clouds. Instead, it was only releasing carbon dioxide, that too in large quantities. This was very strange, because almost every comet seen so far has been found to have water and carbon monoxide, but this one did not release anything. When scientists compared it to Oumuamua and Borisov, the difference became even more clear. Oumuamua's path was completely different and unexpected. Borisov looked like a normal comet, but it came from another star. On the other hand, Three Eye Atlas turned out to be different from both. Its path was fine, but its behavior did not fit into any known category. It was neither a true comet nor an ordinary asteroid. Initially, NASA and other observatories thought that there might be a glitch in the equipment. But, as more data was collected, suspicion began to turn into certainty that this thing was something else. Unique chemical mystery. Whenever we talk about comets, we imagine a single image, a long tail shining in the sky, like a flame running through space. This is because comets are made of ice and dust. As they come closer to the sun, the ice starts melting due to heat and water vapor, and dust come out and spread all around. This gas and dust together form the tail of the comet. But the Three Eye Atlas turned this entire pattern upside down. As soon as scientists started looking at it closely, they were shocked to find that there was no trace of water in it. No dust came out, no steam, no glowing tail. Whatever was coming out was only and only carbon dioxide, CO2, that too in such a large quantity that it cannot be compared to any other comet. Water and carbon monoxide are found together in almost every comet so far. But here, there was no sign of water at all. NASA used its special spectrometer to look deeper into it. These machines are so sensitive that they can easily identify any gas or element. Scientists thought that water would definitely be found in it, because any comet that comes near the sun releases water. But when the report came, everyone was stunned. There was no water, no carbon monoxide, just carbon dioxide. This discovery was even more surprising because there was no such example recorded in the books of scientists. Of all the comets seen till date, none was found that releases only CO2. That is, this behavior was absolutely unique and unexpected. Imagine, if you see a familiar bird in a forest, but it does not make a sound, does not fly, and just keeps doing a strange act, then the question will immediately arise in your mind whether it is normal or there is something wrong with it. Exactly the same happened after seeing the three-eye atlas. Scientists began to believe that this was no ordinary comet. This chemical puzzle gave rise to many theories. Some said that perhaps it was an object from another planetary system whose composition is beyond our understanding. Some said that it could also be a sign of some artificial technology, where CO2 was used as a shield or mask. But what is the truth? This question is still open. NASA's silence and secret investigation. When the strange behavior of the three-eye atlas came to light, it became a topic of discussion among the common people and the media. The question being raised everywhere was, what is this mysterious object? But the surprising thing was that while NASA usually shares any new space discovery through a press conference or public report, this time it maintained an unusual silence. No press release came, no pictures were released, and no open statement. This deepened people's doubts. Actually, a lot was going on behind the scenes. NASA scientists deployed their most powerful tool, the James Webb Space Telescope, to see this object more closely. This is the same telescope that can show even billions of years-old stars and galaxies. But this time, its mission was completely classified. That is, its observations were not uploaded to the public database, as is usually done. According to reports, on August 6, 2025, James Webb was focused on the three-eye atlas. Recordings and data were collected for hours, but no photos were revealed, nor any official report. It remained locked in files. This is the reason why discussions spread among scientists that NASA has seen something that it wants to hide from the general public. It has happened many times in history that space agencies remain silent on a particular discovery until they have concrete evidence. But this time, the silence was longer and deeper. When media channels and independent researchers started raising questions as to why NASA is so silent, the answer was simply no comment. Gradually, news started leaking. Insiders claimed that James Webb has taken pictures of the three-eye atlas, in which it is not seen like an ordinary stone, but shining amidst a perfect symmetrical CO2 halo. That is, there was a round-shaped circle of carbon dioxide around it, which looked completely balanced and unusually accurate. But these pictures were not shown to the public, nor was any official data revealed. Whatever information came out came from anonymous scientists and leaked reports. This increased both curiosity and fear among people. Why is NASA hiding so much? Is there really something out there that is beyond our understanding? Or is this just a part of some big scientific study that is being hidden until concrete evidence is found? The leaked report. The deeper NASA's silence became, the more the rumors and speculations started increasing. But then, suddenly, there was a turn that shook everyone. Some such documents were leaked on the internet, after seeing which it seemed that this was not a minor astronomical event, but some big secret was hidden. These leaked files mentioned such unusual signals, after reading which even the scientists were shocked. The first and biggest revelation was that there is a perfect symmetrical CO2 halo, i.e., a completely circular circle of carbon dioxide around the three-eye atlas. This was strange because such a precise and balanced pattern does not form on its own in nature. Usually the gases emitted by comets are irregular and scattered, like a mist spreads in the air. But here, the matter was different, as if someone had created this circle deliberately. The second shocking fact was the strange light coming from that object. According to the report, this light was not coming from the reflection of the sun's rays, but was coming from inside the object itself. Normally, objects in space only reflect sunlight. They do not emit light themselves, but here the pattern was different. When scientists analyzed this light, they found that it contained a pattern of repeating signals. That is, it was not random light, but a structure that looked like communication or data transmission. Reading this, some experts even said that it could be like a cosmic Morse code, a message being sent from space. These leaked reports created a stir among the general public. Some people said that this is solid evidence that the three-eye atlas is not a natural object, but an artificially created object. At the same time, some believed that this could perhaps be the technology of an advanced alien civilization, which is sending its ships or probes to our solar system. However, NASA did not officially comment on these leaked documents. But the more they remained silent, the more the suspicion deepened. After all, if all this is a lie, then NASA could easily dismiss it. But his silence only made this mystery bigger. Technological signals. When the leaked reports related to the three-eye atlas came out, the most surprising thing was the pattern of its light. Generally, the light coming from any celestial body is scattered and irregular, but here the case was completely different. When scientists looked at it carefully, they found that this light was creating waves like data transmission. That is, this light was not just shining, but was following a specific structure. This is why some experts called it cosmic Morse code. Just like messages were sent on Earth through Morse code, with the help of small dots and dashes, in the same way, this light was seen creating a pattern in space. The question arose whether this is just a coincidence, or is some advanced civilization really trying to contact us? This idea became even stronger when it was seen that there is repetition in these waves. If the light was natural, then no permanent pattern would be found in it. But here the signals were coming again and again in the same structure. That is, it could be part of a communication system. It could be a message, some data, or just an attempt to tell that we are present and watching you. But the mystery does not end here. The biggest surprise of the three-eye atlas is its size. All the interstellar objects that have entered our solar system so far were small, but this one is about 46 kilometers in diameter. That is, so huge that it can be compared to a small city. According to scientists, it is almost impossible for such a large rock to break off from another star system and reach our solar system. According to calculations, the probability of an object of this size coming here randomly from interstellar space is very low, about 1/10 lakh, or even less. That is, it is a highly impossible event. If it has come naturally, it would mean that our astronomical understanding is still incomplete. But if it has been sent intentionally, the matter becomes more serious. Imagine such a huge object, traveling on a perfect path, enters our solar system and starts sending strange signals. Could it really be a coincidence? Perfect trajectory. When a comet or interstellar object enters the solar system, its path is usually irregular and haphazard. It either crosses the orbit of the planets or comes out at a strange angle. But what happened with the three-eye atlas has put scientists in a fix. This object entered the solar system as if it had been set on the map beforehand. Its orbit, trajectory, exactly matched the orbital plane of the planets. That is, just like all our planets revolve on the same disk, this object was also moving in the same line. Now the question arises, how can this be a coincidence? According to calculations, the probability of any interstellar object entering the solar system with such a precise alignment is only 1/500. That is, this can happen naturally only once out of 500. In such a situation, it becomes necessary to think whether this is really a natural phenomenon, or has someone specifically put it on this path. This is the reason why Harvard University's famous astronomer Avi Loeb called it technologically suggestive. He believes that the path of the three-eye atlas seems as if someone has programmed it. Avi Loeb has already said about Oumuamua that it may not be natural, but may be the probe of an advanced civilization. Now he has expressed the same doubt about the three-eye atlas. His argument is clear. Such a precise path cannot be possible only by the forces of gravity. There may be some technological reason behind it. That is, this object came like a drone flies on a fixed flight path. It passed near the planets, even came close to the Earth, and then moved ahead. Even if it is considered natural, then the fact that its path is so perfect continues to bother scientists. But the story does not end here. The real mystery deepens when we talk about its origin point. Research showed that tracing the direction of the Three Eyes Atlas leads to the Sagittarius constellation. And this is where the world's most famous mysterious radio signal was captured in 1977, the WOW signal. The story of the WOW signal is still one of the biggest mysteries in astronomy. In August 1977, Ohio State University's Big Ear radio telescope suddenly captured a signal that lasted 72 seconds. This signal was so unusual that astronomer Jerry Eman wrote, "Wow," on its printout, and since then, it got this name. To date, no one has been able to know where that signal came from. It was neither from a satellite, nor from a planet, nor from any known object. Many scientists believe that this is one of the most authentic evidences ever found that an artificial source had sent a message from space. Now think about it. The Three Eyes Atlas also comes from the same constellation. Is it just a coincidence that the most mysterious interstellar object and the most mysterious radio signal ever seen both have a source in the same direction? Or is there a deeper connection we don't understand? Some experts say it may be a cosmic coincidence, but many believe these two separate events are showing us a bigger picture. It's possible that the WOW signal and the Three Eyes Atlas are connected to the same civilization. First they sent a message, and now they have sent a visitor. A theory has been circulating in the imaginations of scientists for a long time, the asteroid ship theory. That is, if an advanced civilization has to travel long distances between stars, they can hollow out a natural rock or an asteroid and build engines, technology, and living space inside it. This will give them two advantages. First, from the outside, the object will look exactly like a stone and look natural, making it difficult to identify it easily. Second, the thick rock cover will protect it from cosmic radiation. In this way, it will become a spaceship with a natural shield. Now, look at the Three-Eye Atlas. From the outside, it looks like a normal rock, but its movements and the pattern of its light tell a different story. Scientists believe that its CO2 emission can also be a kind of cover. That is, to hide what is inside, carbon dioxide is being released in such a way that it looks like an ordinary comet to those who see it from a distance. But in reality, it can also be an artificial object equipped with technology and engines from inside. If this is true, the questions become even bigger. Just thinking about how deep its impact will be for humanity is scary. If the Three-Eye Atlas is really artificial, then its meaning is clear. Someone has sent it. But who? And why? Is it just a message that we exist? Or is it a survey object sent to monitor the Earth? Some people believe that it could be a kind of probe, like a scout is sent first when going to a new place. At the same time, some experts believe that if it is so technologically advanced, then perhaps it is also an opportunity for us. Has it come to teach or connect with us? But every possibility also has a danger attached to it. If this object is monitoring, it means that we are not alone and we are being watched. And this thought itself is enough to shake the thinking of human civilization. Ultimately, this is the biggest question. Is the 3-Eye Atlas really the technology of an alien civilization? Or is it just a trick of nature that we have not yet understood? Whatever the truth, it is certain that this discovery is breaking the limits of our thinking. Do you think this object has really come to see us? Or is it just another mysterious piece of the universe? Do write your opinion in the comments, and if you want to know the truth of such mysteries first, then subscribe to the channel, because in future too, you will get the secrets of the universe first here.